What is going on, guys? We are back with another J and RTU and DSP video. So not even 24 hours after I put out that video about J interviewing DSP, the interview is off. That is right. The thing we all talked about, DSP just wanted to do this to shit on Rich, was the correct guess. So Jay puts this out. The DSP thing was something I wanted to do because he reached out to me. That never happens. I thought we'd get a little more insight into Phil if he opened up. However, he obviously only wanted to do a fluff interview to spite Rich, which I find funny for someone saying they don't want to get involved in the drama. At this point, I don't think we'll ever get any truth from him, but I tried. Yes, everybody was right. Phil is Phil. He'll never talk about anything serious. And then last week, DSP started getting super chats talking about Jay and setting something up for him. And DSP saw the dollar signs. He's like, I can make some easy money here. So we have piece of peace here. Bro, he only reached out to you because your deadhead community manager, 2 cents, paid him something like $200 in the last week with cringy SC messages trying to set up an interview. Were you somehow not aware he was representing you? Then we see one of the super chats here. Hi Phil, I'm apparently getting hate for sending you some love on here tonight. I sent you a DM tonight, again on Twitter. Jay would love to talk to you. Please let us know. And then another super chat. Sent you an email with information. JKB would love to talk with you, even if nothing happens. Totally get why you don't open the Twitter messages based on how some people in here act. Now Jay came out and said, I never asked him to do that. I had made a comment that I'd love to interview Phil at some point. He took it upon himself to do that. I agree with you 100%. Phil also wanted to do it to spite Rich. Then we have this from Dick Stroke and Phil Vlogs. It took one day. Interviewed is cancelled, boys. In the words of the king himself, this shocks me. And then someone was saying that, oh, you know, maybe you'll get money out of this from the ad revenue or the views or whatnot. In the corner here, listen, $100 is $100. Which Jay responds with, trust me, not worth the bullshit. I'll probably need the money soon for legal fees, but I'll manage. Now the legal fees we'll get to later on in the video. Interesting developments in that. And then someone else, do it. Get the views, profit, and then just move on, to be honest. Which Jay responds with, guys, why? So I can make $100? I'm not that desperate for cash. The hate surrounding Phil is on a level of such that at this point he has to answer some serious questions, but won't. I tried. Mike Klum tried. No shot. The end. Then people keep pressing him. I honestly think it's a missed opportunity for the guy. I really think you would have treated him fairly. Your interest in his gaming experience really felt genuine. Anyways, thanks for the try-in. Quote tweets that and says, you can't talk to him without asking about the elephant in the room, and he won't discuss any of it. Then people still not letting it go, telling him to milk Phil for money. Just do the fluff convo then, and milk it a little if you can. Which Jay responds with, hard pass, he just wants to do it in spite of Rich. I don't care if it gets 100k views, pointless. He will never change. Then we have someone speaking the truth here. AES Gaming. Phil is a lost cause at this point. Let him rot with his small community. I'm not trying to be mean, but Phil received a plethora of opportunities to come and have a fair, yet on-the-nose interview, and he always either made an excuse or spun the truth. Jay's response, again, not that I want to be friends with the guy, but he reached out to me. I thought we could actually have a conversation without having to sideswipe him. Nope. And then we move on to RTU, and trust me, the two stories will interlink in a few moments. We got Review Positive USA. So apparently he's having beef with Minxy as well. Minxy puts this out. At the real RTU, so you unfollow me on here, jump on my stream, share out the stream, and then follow me back on here. If you think I'm so boring, which I don't care, why share the stream in the first place? Like, leave me alone, I'm good. I'll be bored without your crazy, thanks. Then we see a picture of Dr. Coco. Nah, think she's boring as fuck. Which Review Positivity USA here says, yep. And then he quote tweets that and says, yeah, see, positivity is frowned upon in the community. Very sad. And this one is interesting. So you notice that SGT Randall11. Does that look familiar? Because that is the former Dr. Sexy Coco. His biggest supporter who's been talking out about Rich. going against him, actually being truthful to him, but Rich just shits all over him. And that's your biggest supporter, Rich. The former Dr. Sexy Coco says, I don't understand why you need to keep stirring the pot. Which Rich says, this has nothing to do with that. We have muscular man with abs. The RTU versus J thing is nothing but a shit show, resulting in the implosion of two channels. In my opinion, and this is my opinion, someone's career could be left in the shitter after this. Could be both at this point. Which Rich replies with, I highly doubt that. And we have Free Tanga. Not gonna lie, I don't know why people are flocking to Jay after the RTUSA drama. That dude is super beta and his videos are boring, lol. And he has blocked me for defending him a year ago, which made no sense, lol. Which Rich quote tweets that, OMG, don't say that, his work is awesome. And we have the former Sexy Coco at the bottom. You know Jay has said positive things about your recent videos. And then someone referenced the Minxy thing again. Remember when RTU lost his shit with Minxy when she tried to tell him not to bring Nate, who's a former fan of the show who did like meth or something like that and just made up some stuff? Despite all that shit she went through with him, I do, she doesn't need your help. And then Rich, in Rich response, oh, come on, I'm just trying to spread some love in the community, man. What's with all this gosh darn negativity? And we got Natsu at the bottom, birds. And then this is former Sexy Coco, who brings up Rich interjecting himself when Jay announced the interview of DSP. I don't know what made you bring up Jay yesterday. He said nothing negative about you. Take the time off. I'm sure people will come back eventually. Now this is the part where everything intersects. JKB, J Hoof. Boogie just told me Rich is going on LOWCOW Live Tuesday and I was also invited on. I won't be joining. I'm not desperate. I'm not enjoying this whole situation. Everyone is beyond fucking sick of this nonsense. Keep digging this hole you put yourself in. And then he puts out this bombshell right here. At this point, I'm 100% seeking legal counsel. I'm going to look at every single possible legal action I can take. I've tried to move forward, but this is the direction we're headed. I'm done with this. Congratulations. We can let the courts handle this. And of course, RTU sees this. This evening, I will stream. It'll be one that you'll never forget. Ever. Be ruthless. So this will be interesting how this goes. Jay suing Rich. Rich getting high and saying stuff that'll be probably used in court. But if there's any updates to this, the never-ending story, I'll let you guys know. Click that like, share the video, leave a comment below, hit subscribe to my other channels on the details of the end cards. And as always, hope you're all safe, healthy, and happy. I love each and every one of you. Peace and love.